afternoon and welcome to Williams Dog Training Company. We're here today with Fred and Lily, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is Lily's ability to understand and respond to her obedience commands, the corrections and motivations that we give while we're working with her, and the training equipment that we're using. Fred is using a regular 6-foot training leash, and he keeps the bulk of that leash folded neatly in his right hand, leaving his left hand free to give the correction. The correction that we give is a tug and let go on the training collar, which is the second piece of equipment that we're using. Lily has been fitted with her own personal training collar, and we will be sure to show you how to properly put that collar on and use it during your one-on-one lesson. Now Lily is sitting very nicely on Fred's left-hand side, which is where all of our obedience training takes place. The first command that they're going to go ahead and demonstrate for you is heeling, and heeling is proper walking on a leash. Fred and Lily take off doing that now, and the command that you're going to use is Lily heel, and you're going to simply start walking, and Lily will fall in place nicely right there at your left heel position, and she should not be lagging behind on that leash, nor should she be lunging ahead and trying to pull on that leash. Again, just tell her Lily heel and simply start walking yourself, and she will fall in line. Also incorporated into the heeling exercise is an automatic sit, so anytime that you're out walking with her and you stop, she sits nicely, just like that. I'll show you another example of that automatic sit. Fred's going to stop and she's going to sit nicely. Good girl. The next command they're going to demonstrate for you is the stay command, and the stay command is both a hand and a voice command. Use the open flat of your left palm an inch or so in front of her muzzle and the one-word command to stay, then walk out to the end of your training leash. This is a great command to help build up Lily's ability to stay for longer periods of time. So you want to make sure that you're practicing this command frequently throughout your day. Start at about 1 minute and slowly increase your time increments up to 3 minutes. When Fred returns back, he's going to walk all the way around and behind her as an added distraction. She remains seated. Awesome job, Miss Lily. Fred gives her a pat to let her know that she did a great job, and they're going to run through their heel, sit, and stay for you again. It is important that when you're working Lily through her commands at home, that you're using lots of praise and positive reinforcement when she completes her commands appropriately for you, whether it be physically petting her or giving her a good girl verbal praise. Fred leaves her in another sit stay. She sits so proud with her chest out. And this time they're going to demonstrate the recall or the come on command. Use her name in a friendly tone and call her into you. Use your leash to reel her in. She should come in and sit nicely in front of you, and that's to help prevent her from jumping up. And return her to heel position by heeling her around the back of you, returning her to your left ankle position, where she should again sit nicely waiting for her next command. Very well executed, and they're going to go ahead and demonstrate that again. Leave her in a sit stay, walk out to the end of the leash. Call her in using her name. When she comes in, make sure she sits. Very nice. Good job. Now when Lily comes home, you want to make sure that you're practicing your commands both indoors and outdoors. And you want to pick an area at first with no distractions. You want to be able to focus one-on-one on each other. Gives you a better feel to work her through her commands, and it helps her to transition appropriately back into the house, understanding that there's new rules. Then the next command they're going to demonstrate is the first of our down commands, and it's the down from a heel position. Again, use the open flat of your palm, but straight down towards the ground, and the one-word command to down. Then give that stay command and walk out to the end of your leash. Again, this is a great command to practice frequently throughout the day to help build up her ability to downstay for longer periods of time. With this command, you work at about 3 minutes and increments up to 5 minutes. Fred returns back, again, walking all the way around. Such a sweet little dog. Very well behaved. And they will demonstrate that again. This is a good time to remind you that you should be practicing all of your obedience commands in a formal obedience session such as this here. As much as you're going to be generalizing them throughout the day, you want to make sure you set aside a time slot where you can run through your commands in a session such as this video here. It's a great mental exercise for her, and it helps you both to work and practice on the commands together when she first gets home to transition back. And they'll demonstrate that come command from the down position where she gets up to come in this time. Very well done. And of course she's doing all of her obedience commands wonderfully in the video here because she's a smart little girl, but we will show you during your one-on-one lesson how you would correct her if need be. Now we do have one last command to demonstrate, and that's our down from a distance, and for this command, you're going to leave her in a sit-stay. Walk out to the end of the leash and use your right hand to give the down command. Good girl. We've demonstrated for you today all the obedience commands that Lily has learned here at school. It's been a pleasure working with Lily, and we thank you again for choosing Williams Dog Training Company as your personal dog trainer.